Hello, good afternoon, everyone. It's Kylie from Hello Crafter, and it's day 12 of my 12 Days of Craftmas Facebook Live series. Final day, final project. And so I've saved a really nice one for last. It's nothing too complicated, nice and simple, but a slightly fancier card, and one that's kind of going to be nice to do for the special people. And it uses the party alphabet die set. So this is a really, really good one, and it's a really large alphabet die set, and it's going to be good for all of your Christmas banners and decorations. You can do little personalized things with them, people's names. You could do little name plaques. You can do just monograms on tags, on gift tags. It's a really good one for the Christmas season. You could do like a Merry Christmas banner. There's all sorts you can do. And it is back in stock. So it went out of stock for a little while. With this October join offer, I think a lot of people added it to their starter kits, which was a brilliant idea, because it's a large set, so it's a little bit pricier than some of the others. So that is a good idea, though. If you did want the die set, even the banner ones that we used the other day, they come as a bundle for £117. You could get that in a starter kit and pay only £99, and you can even add on a pack of papers as well for that. So that is a good thing to consider. Let me know if you need any more information about that. But we are going to get cracking with the project. I'll show you it. It's a concertina card, so it opens up like this. It says Merry, and then I've stamped Christmas on the final panel, and it just showcases this gorgeous designer series paper as well. And so the panels on each are quite small, not tiny, but they show a lot of the paper around it. So and then depending on what you've got on the back as well, you've got a printed background on the back of the card as well. And I'll show you it fits into a standard envelope, because I've just made the dimensions a little bit smaller so that it accounts for the bulk of it. However, I have tested it and it doesn't quite fit in a small letter postage. It has to go as a large letter because it's a little bit fatter. But I'm sure, those very special people do, you can do the extra postage for those special people, I'm sure. That's that. So it's nice and simple. That's what I wanted to do today. But these are the dies. So I'm going to get the Merry out, and this is actually a good tutorial, really, for if you wanted to do a card similar to this, but with someone's name on, or birthday, or hello, or new home, or whatever it is the occasion. You can just kind of follow along these sort of measurements. So so I need to do R twice, so I'll just put these to one side, and we'll cut out the letters first. So I'll bring my cutting emboss machine, and we are using again this sparkly card that I used earlier last week. It's the Peaceful Darden glimmer paper. It is still available. I'm definitely going to have to grab another pack of it, at least one more pack, because I am running short. So if you get the kit to make these projects, so the craft along kit's going to be free with an order of £45 or more. So you're going to get, it might not be this colour, it might be the Secret Sea or the light one, the cloud cover. I've done a mixture, so it may not, but it's all gorgeous. These blues are so nice. So I'm going to be able to die cut all of these at the same time. Let's just put that through, make sure they don't overlap though. Oh, that's wobbling away. So yeah, if you're watching, let me know. I can see a few. I'll just find my comments. Bev, Cheryl, Valerie, Angie, Anne-Marie, thank you for tuning in for my final one. It's been very enjoyable. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself tomorrow when I haven't got a Facebook Live. Yes, definitely. Wish it could be 12 days of Christmas every day. Maybe not. It has been really fun though. We've just got I've got to wrap up with my Facebook Live on Sunday, and I will be coming actually a bit earlier than normal on a Sunday. It'll be around 5 o'clock, but I'll publish the time when I fully know what I'm doing on Sunday. But it'll be about 5 o'clock. You can expect me to pop on, and I'll do my final prize draws. Have I got E? Yes, that's just still in there. Let's just poke that out. I'll do my final prize draws and just wrap up the series, because that will probably be the last of my Christmas projects. I may do a few more and post some pictures, but I am kind of ready to move on to my new spring stuff now. So I'm very excited to start playing with my new things that I've been ordering from the new catalogue that comes out in January. We've been able to pre-order from that for a few weeks. So I've been getting a few little bits and pieces. Right, we need to cut our layers. I'm just going to cut the layers first and then I'll do the card base. So we need some coloured cardstock layers, and they are going to be 6 centimetres by 10 centimetres each. So we need 5 of those. So I've just got some scraps. Some of them are the right size. 6 by 10. And we can get 5 of those. Oh, I put those wrong, sorry. 6 by 10, yeah. Oh, I'm going really wrong today. I think it's because I'm rushing a little bit. I need to slow down, don't I? 6 by 10. And then the white pieces are 5.5 by 9.5. And you need 5 of those as well. I'm trying to use up these little scraps. I've got a white scraps box that is overflowing, so I need to not cut into a A4 sheet until I've used all of my scraps up that I can. But it's hard when you're rushing. So these are going to layer onto these, but I quite fancied the look of the embossed on these, so I have actually done some earlier. I've used this one and I can't actually remember the name of this folder. Let me just see if I can. I don't think I can find it. Embossing. Let's just see if I can bring it up. I do wish they put the names of them on here. I did start labeling all mine, and it's called Beautiful Pattern 3D embossing folder. It's a lovely one, and I've already done them. I could actually fit 2 inside at once, so I only had to run it through 3 times. So this one's lovely, and I've done those already. You can see gorgeous pattern on those. It's just it just makes a nice background, really. So I might as well just assemble those, and then I haven't got so many bits on my desk. So we're just going to glue all of those together. Nice and easy. Yeah, you can use any embossing folder for this. Or any paper really. You could use a paler design that would contrast with the letters, as long as the letters could stand out. I think if you had something really heavily patterned like that, I don't know, that's not too bad. Something more subtle like that you could use instead of white. But yeah, just keeping it fairly simple and elegant looking with the white. And again, you can get these glued on as well. So the M is the widest of the letters. So as long as your panels accounted for that widest one, you could make these any size, or you could do circles, punched or die cut circles. It's worth having a little experiment with different shapes, different shaped dies maybe would work. So you could probably even do one that has enough panels to do the whole Merry Christmas. You would need more of the paper. Might just put something heavy on. I've got a big block here. I'll just put those on, put the ink pads on the top, just put that to one side. And now we're going to create the base. So you will need a full sheet of design series paper. So for this one, I'm going to use a slightly different one. This is a darker colour, but equally beautiful. Again, if you do get the kit sent to you, the Craft Along kit, you're going to have I've done a variety of papers, so they won't all be the same. So some of them will have this, some of them will have this, and there may be others as well. So yeah, and again, it'll just be slightly different colorways, if that makes sense. So right, we have to cut strips of this at 14 centimeters. We need 2 strips. 14, and this is like the full 12 by 12 sheet. And then I'm just going to put 2 together and cut them at the same time, just because I'm lazy. It's just going to be trimmed down to 30 centimeters. A 12 by 12 full sheet is 30.5 centimeters, so you're just taking half a centimeter off the end. Okay, and then take each one in turn, and we're going to divide it into 3 with a score fold line. So you're going to score at 10 centimeters and 20 centimeters on each one, and that gives you your 3 equal panels. 10 and 20. 10 and 20. So there's actually 6 panels there and only 5 letters, but actually we're going to glue one end over the other end, so you're going to end up with 5 panels. So if you were to do a longer word, you just have to work out how many letters in your word you've got 3 per half a sheet of 12 by 12, and you will need an overlap. So yeah, some maths required. Maths that I can't work out right now if you're going to do Christmas, say. So now we need to fold these. So the first fold is going to be a mountain fold and then a valley fold. So you fold it into a Z, basically. Z shape. Exactly the same on this one. Mountain and valley. Okay, and depending on how accurate your scoring was, you just may need to use your bone folder and get everything kind of squared up a little bit. That's not too bad. Sometimes you get a little bit that's sort of overhanging a bit, but yeah, that's pretty good. So these are both going the same way. So you're just going to take the left hand side of this one on top of the right hand side panel of that one and glue them together. That's all. So if you fold it up a little bit, you can kind of get in, make sure top and bottom are aligned, fold everything up and press down. So you've got your concertina zigzag shape, and then very simply your panels can be glued on, preferably in the correct order at this point. So just judge the center of each section. And I'm not using foam pads in this because I don't want it too bulky. And you'll notice I've kind of kept mine's really plain. I've not added anything onto this, but you can see that this can be really made a lot more detailed. You can take your snowflake dies or your leaf little sprigs. You can find some, I found some of these doves that I'd already die cut. You can add a few of those on to each panel and really make this as detailed as you want to. I mean, I'm partly being lazy, that is some of it, but also I really like the simplicity of this as a project. And I think with the pretty papers and the little bit of glimmer paper, I don't think it needs much. But honestly, if you're one that is like more is more, then go for it. Really go for it. Add as much as you want. I've just realised that I've got a few pots like this with things in it. So I bet I could have a little rummage and find some things that coordinate with my papers and just have a little play with decoration if I wanted to. And I might do that while I'm tidying up. So it just needs Christmas. This stamp set, Traditional Labels, has this beautiful cursive Christmas font that I love a lot. So yeah, that's what I'm going to stamp. So grab a coordinating ink. I used Misty Moonlight on the last one, but I think I'll use Secret Sea on this because it's got more Secret Sea in the background. And just stamp. And going back to my fussy cutting again, just because I've been enjoying doing that with my nice words, especially words like this, just seems to go really well cut out, because otherwise if you just put if you stamp it on a strip, then you kind of you're going to end up covering a bit too much of the letter. Or you can just use a smaller font, a smaller stamp that says Christmas. And if you've got one that says Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas, then you could just do a partial stamp, or stamp it and then cut out, chop off the beginning, so it just says Christmas. And then use your dimensionals. Just need some little mini ones, I think. I've just realised why it went really dark. It's because I've got a load of stuff sitting on my lamp. The controls of the lamp I've just been messing with by accident. There you go. And that is it. So yeah, really highlighting the beauty of the papers there, that project. Very good. Oh, so yeah, good luck, Hazel and Valerie, for your class today. I was really tempted to book on it, but I just had appointments that I couldn't, it wouldn't have worked. So yeah, I would love to come to one of your future events because they look so lovely. And that's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions, is to book myself on more crafty things, just for myself. I think that'd be really nice. Anyway, I have absolutely loved coming on and crafting with you every day. I'm even thinking about doing something similar in the new year at some point, with maybe a different theme, like spring or birthdays or something like that. So let me know if that sounds like a good idea, to do a little a burst of lives, because it does get me being creative, and it does get me organised. So yeah, I think that might be a nice thing to do to get me crafting in the new year, to get me going. So yeah, well, for crafters, it is the most wonderful time of the year, but like I said, it's ready to pack up now. Ready to pack up my Christmas stuff in my craft room and make way for the lovely new things. Don't forget the my ordering specials are running until Sunday, 5 p.m. I'll be back live on Sunday. It will be around 5 o'clock, but again, I will give you notice what time that will be. And don't forget also the bingo, Christmas song bingo. So that, if you've kind of watched over the 12 weeks, you might have picked up some lyrics or titles of songs, Christmas songs, and my bingo card was posted in my page, so I can drop you that if you need a copy of it. So just let us know. Once you've got the final song, and you've written which day each song was mentioned, then send me a photo of your completed bingo card, because there will be a prize draw for that as well. Oh, it wouldn't have freaked you out. I'll have to ask for permission, won't I? Yeah. Okay, I am going to go. I'm going to leave you to your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you back here on Sunday. Bye for now, everyone. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your comments. Bye bye.